Alright, we cleared all the gigs and side jobs for now. Let's head over to Alex's safe house. Always thought it was in showbiz you couldn't trust a soul. Turns out in hindsight, met a few good eggs in my time, but man, all these cloaks from Langley, guaranteed dagger in the back, and probably stuck there by a friend. You're getting played here, no doubt about it, but not much choice with our survival on the table. Just do me a favor. Ears perked, eyes peeled, and mind always razor fucking sharp. You got it, Johnny. I'll try my best. Alrighty, we got a text from Ronald earlier. Revolution, baby. You want to hear the latest word on the street? Gonna be some sort of ruckus with the VDBs. Heard they're arming up, getting ready for war. Like, peeps are saying they got some underground factory where they're building robots and clones and shit, and they can rise up against Hansen. Man, I'd write it off as the usual bullshit, but I gotta chew my trust Sin and Netwatch agents been hanging around. And Choom, if there's Netwatch, there's trouble. And maybe some truth to the talk? About that Netwatch agent. Yeah, but how many bots we talking? Pretty sure Hansen had wiped them out, just going by the numbers alone. Old Ronnie's seen stupider suicide ops. If you got something to prove, that means you think you're fighting for what's right. And ain't that all you need? Shit, for the right cause, it's worth poking holes in any system. Maybe His Majesty will at least feel something bite him in the ass. Guess we gotta wait and see, but your boy's looking out for the revolution, baby! Your news is a little bit delayed. I feel like these things have happened a tad earlier. And we can get back to the safe house via the secret exit in the back here, right? Speaking of which, I think we can go back to Misty. We can go back to Misty to ask about the tarot cards we picked up. We good? Ooh, scared me for a sec.
Been here before, Reed. It's exactly like then. Remember last time we had this convo?
I do. And yes, the rules is not that different. But the stakes are. The classic copy and paste of ID matching bioscans, behaviorals, all bases covered.
Yeah, so like Medellin, or Night City a few years later. Let me see, global arms trade? Check. Personality theft? Check. Oh, and gross overconfidence? Big check. Thought you didn't believe in coincidences.
Alex.
Gave her free reign back then, too.
That's not exactly the same. Not an adequate comparison.
You know I'm right.
Is this job shaping up to be really similar to what happened before? Last time we got the scans of the twins, this time we pretend to be the twins? Do we have to kill the twins first, just to make sure that no one knows there's doubles of everything going on? Hey guys.
V's here! Hey!
It's about time too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
Alright. What you got here? Dogtown Analytical Summary. Keywords: Serenaissance, Night City, Dogtown, Kurt Hansen, Bargist, Militech, Sinister. Oh, Sinister Project. Dogtown, an area on the outskirts of Night City controlled by a militia group known as Bargist. It's a former site of significant Militech investment. Currently classified as a level 2 threat to NUS security interests. Bargist, militia organization by Kurt Hansen, former Militech colonel. Hansen implemented a military command structure to establish and exercise control. His inner circle consists mostly of former Militech soldiers who served under him during Operation Midnight Storm. Bargist has known links to criminal organizations on every continent. Wow. And these arrangements primarily involve illegal trade and trafficking of weapons. Internally, Bargist enforces robust surveillance and rule of law within its area of control. Yet, it has also consistently organized humanitarian aid to the district's poorest residents. Really? I feel like I haven't seen too much of that. I feel like we've seen more people moaning about Bargist. Population, no official record. Maybe 6,000 to 8,000. Oh, it's pretty small in the grand scheme of things. Many residents are likely undocumented, or wanted people in Night City or NUS. Demographics are diverse, but probably kinda sketchy and seedy. Urban structure, predominantly repurposed infrastructure from the initial Renaissance District Development Project, as well as a subsequent revitalization attempt in the 2050s. Most structures remain uninhabited or have been minimally adopted to suit temporary habitation. Bargist has restored some buildings to conventional living standards, like the Black Sapphire. The majority of residents live in makeshift dwellings. Remnants of Project Sinister, Militech deserters, Bargist links to criminal underworld, covert Arasaka and Zetatech operations. These are the primary subjects of interest. Good summary. No fluff. Hey guys.
Op not sitting well with you, Alex.
Reminds me of a few other stitches we handled. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in Op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled
You
Corp-Tech.
saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Think we can spare 60 seconds? Hell, might even learn something about So-Me that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury was kind of his MO.
So, what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had 2 barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
Damn.
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Thwack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Damn.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
That was really a 60-second story, huh? Maybe we'll live to tell more stories after this. Who am I kidding? Oh damn, this is like a makeshift bed. Smart rifle. Arasaka. Any more gifts for me, anybody? I see a gift for me right here. Let me read it. Let me read it. Thought you were gonna let me. Delivery number 263 from Daphne to Johnston. So Daphne is Alex. Hey there, honey. Could you rustle up a couple kegs of beer for me short notice? Preferably the light stuff if you got it. Donna's birthday is coming up on Thursday. Speaking of, you ought to stick around for it. Think you caught her eye last time? Not to mention you and me can talk about them price spikes you've been running into lately. Sound good? Film screenings at the Moth. From Sylv to Daphne. Been thinking, maybe we can mix things up for the next screening? Say, Tarantula, or maybe the Mole People? Yeah, we could, but why? Gone with the Wind not your cup of tea? No, it is, it definitely is. But I think B-movies can show us glimpses back into the society of the time just as well. I know. Gable's iconic line and all that. But all those old classics keep pulling on the same nostalgic retropian strings. Not sure I see that as a problem, kind of the whole point. Creating a brand new reality, not just a reproduction of it. Yeah, well, this new reality is kinda tame. I say we show something from the weirder corners of Hollywood. Tame? Seriously? What about The Wizard of Oz? But whatever, it's fine. I say we do a double screening. That work for you, Sylv? Sure, sounds perfect. Thanks, Daph. They do film screenings here? Where? Where's the TV? Bargus Bulletin. From Bargus to Dogtown residents. Their mailing list might be the most accurate list, the population list we have here. Notice to all entrepreneurs. Due to the recent incident in Luxor Heights, we feel it necessary to make abundantly clear that all business ventures in Dogtown must adhere to the Bargus structures. All are required to visit the Office of Business Operations located in the Black Sapphire. If you're found to be operating an unauthorized business, excuses such as "I didn't know" or "I couldn't find the office" will be summarily dismissed and considered an insult to the intelligence of the on-duty Bargus officer, resulting in severe penalties. Above all, we encourage honesty, transparency, and social responsibility. new liaison officer at Longshore Stacks. Attention all Longshore Stacks residents, we are pleased to announce a new liaison officer has been appointed to assist with Vargas community relations in your neighborhood. Please welcome Officer A. Gibson warmly and with open arms as he joins fellow officers Biffle and Miller soon. We look forward to seeing what good things are in store through our mutual support. Update on medical supplies. Additional information on the delivery of medical supplies is expected soon. Vargas always keeps your health in mind and strives to maintain regularity with important shipments. We'd also like to take this opportunity to remind you that organized demonstrations of dissatisfaction are not only counterproductive, but are strictly prohibited. There's some attempt at maintaining the happiness of the community. Notes: S on Wednesday, 12 kegs, 4 to H, 8 to V, settled. TC shots from V on Tuesday. Update inventory sys, A didn't show, K involved. Is this about beer or is this about some operation? Sorry guys.
We parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to her.
No, she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Feels a lot of guilt over how Somi is nowadays, because she's like really in with Myers and all that. Well, we're all in the same boat now.
You with us, V?
Yeah.
Stop worrying, Reed. We'll get her out. Save her.
I know. And not just her. That goes for you too. Right, our objective. To free Somi from under Hansen's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because... well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
Sinister, Project Sinister. Isn't that related to what we were just looking at then? With the shot by both sides gig? Seems kind of related. Black Wall and all that. I saw some of the words just now. It was saying like AI developed by NetWatch or something.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Projekt Cyberpunk, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you in Songbird.
That's so crazy. The AIs are just beyond the Black Wall, wild, and we don't even know much about them.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Amaric and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
I saw that Amarek is highly allergic to strawberries. I don't know if that's going to be useful, but let's remember it. And then apparently, Aurora went to jail, blacklisted at the Crystal Palace.
Following along all right?
So we kidnap him. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And your role in all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Wait. I just sort of assumed that we're gonna be the twins, right? What about the body builds? Because you're big and buff, and I'm assuming you're gonna be Americ, but he's not.
Following along all right?
He's a completely different body type. How does that work?
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen?
Right. Where you'll sell him the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird.
Oh, you're
Once
going,
the data
Alex.
floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Okay.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
They should worry about me. I'm new here. I'm just a merc.
Sounds like flatlining Hansen's set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
I feel like there was a very slight hesitation there just now. If we rescue her, is it because we want to save her, or is it because we don't want her and the information she knows
Hello? Earth to V?
falling into enemy hands?
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Really?
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
It's bringing Songbird free from Hansen's iron grip. And seizing tech that's gonna save your lives. You and Alex enter the stadium as Hansen's visiting netrunners. Disguise is our key to the op.
Are you Americ or am I Americ?
First step. What was it again?
Securing a trace on the netrunner's car. This bit's on you. Alex will expand on that in a minute. Meanwhile, we'll make sure the personality data and imprints are airtight.
Alright, I think we're good.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work. So, time we talked about nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
We're a little bit time limited then, huh? Because they're gonna be around in a rental and all that. Nighthawks make history. That's the football team.
Stadium.
Hansen's made it a one-stop shop for the world's smugglers and warlords. Fighting a war at the edge of the world and short a panzer company or two? No problem. You meet with Hansen, transfer the EDs, he gives a signal. Before you know it, your new tanks are being delivered in international waters, dropping out of orbit if necessary.
Dogtown might only house about, 6,000 to 8,000 people, but definitely Hansen's influence goes way beyond that. Clearly.
Kurt Hansen. Bit younger, looks like. Guess the royal asshole look is nothing new.
Still from the Unification War days. Night City, Operation Midnight Storm. He was in command. His unit was spread out along the bottom of an open storm channel awaiting reinforcements. An Arasaka supercarrier docked in the bay instead.
So they get exfilled? What, Hansen loved NC so much he came back years later?
No. NUS Militech Command left them to die. The op got swept under the rug, so Hansen did eventually claim the zone. Just not for us. The man he is today, the situation we're in, it's all the fruit of poor decisions we've made.
The government left him. Why would he fight for the government? Of course he's gonna claim it for himself.
Honestly, that this one Jew managed to build an army inside NC, that's just wild to me.
The bulk of his force are local thugs. Hansen's inner circle equipped him, trained him, albeit minimally. They're overgrown kids. They do something street level to get noticed, they get a gun. Staying alive gets some bulletproof vest or some other contraband toy. That's how it works.
Goons with prototype iron that fell off the back of the truck. Nova.
It's kind of like how Paco got in. Is that Dodger? I don't remember how he looks anymore, but we did kill some important Bargus people already.
Bargus Corps, Inner Circle. Ex-Militech commandos.
A specific op brought them to NC under Hansen's command. They're only a dozen or so strong. Outside looking in, they seem rock solid. Actually, they're anything but. Without Hansen, the command structure crumbles.
That's good to know. They got some samples of the contract here. Huh. What are they buying and selling? Some land. Bargus lands? Alright.
And any for your thoughts, Alex?
She's still looking at that.
About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddled you with the Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Maybe some form of PTSD.
Myers doesn't know the deeds of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So, we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. We're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
Great.
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks? What's his true aim here? Saving So-Me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality, life. With mixed results, mind you.
And So-Me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
I'm not sure if I've been around long enough to be in the in-group yet, but sure, okay.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
Stations. How do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agencies got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
So breach the station, trace the car. Good, what then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
From the trunk?
Dunno. Anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
Oh, that's so reassuring.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
All right. We going then? Leave the safe house. Okay, that sounds like a plan to me. Pretty sure we had some points to do though. Hold up. Yeah, more attribute points. I guess I'll keep dumping it into reflex. This is 20 is the max, so these two are out of the question. Intelligence, if I really wanted some of these, which I'm not super crazy about these. These are hacking oriented. Whereas body and reflex, I'm not super crazy about the body perks are always going to be nice just to keep myself a little bit more armored than before. Air dash. Realistically though, I don't really do the dashing all that much. Maybe I'll go for body this time. My perk point? Bullet spread. All that good stuff. Wrecking ball. Blunt weapons. Yeah, I don't do blunt weapons. Let me go back to reflexes here. Wasn't there something I was interested in getting? Allows you to shoot while dashing? Mitigation chance 100% while performing a dash. That's gonna make me... That's incentivizing me to actually use dash. Let's go. So we can't dash here because we're civilized people. We don't dash around in our hideouts and all that. Alright guys, I will... Oh, you're bringing me back to the front of the place. No, I'll just go this way. I prefer this way. It's faster. I don't gotta wait for no elevator. Access tracking station transceiver. It is all the way over here.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry.
Oh, fantastic.
Completely painless.
Relic upgraded? How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I'd guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry, we're getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. So there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
I should talk to her before going to the transceiver then? That makes sense to me. Pretty sure at the transceiver just now I saw there is a... Oh, that's a netrunner thing. I thought it was a relic point. But thank you. Thank you, Somi, because now we can do some stuff, can't we? 4 relic points. Yes, let's get this one. Emergency cloaking. Activating optical camo during combat will cause enemies to lose track of you, giving you a chance to exit combat. And then I have one more on top of that. Sensory protocol. When crouched, becoming detected by an enemy will temporarily slow time. Dodge or dash out of the enemy's line of sight to immediately exit combat. I don't know how often we'll be using it the more we go into aggressiveness, but good to have it to try out. I do miss grenades terribly, I'll say that much. We're here a little bit earlier than expected. It's only 10 PM right now. Waiting an hour shouldn't be too tough though.
Or something.
Fucking intellectual.
For scrolling European BDs? Okay, yeah, everyone is... This part of town is a little bit dodgy. You know, wait an hour or so?
Well, here we are.
What'd you want to say?
You and me, face to face.
I wouldn't say that. You're an avatar.
Sure we're alone? Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective.
Go ahead.
And it means I trust you. Come over here.
Got a stash in here? Oh.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular.
It's a nice spot.
I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his tunes, and there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
It's crazy that she's not here, but she's sitting on the couch.
Songbird, need you to be straight with me.
I helped Hansen spring the trap on Myers. Maya did the deal in exchange for the neural matrix. I downed the plane, deliver Myers, yes. But blast her out of the sky, then hunt her down? Wasn't what we agreed.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Why did you contact me? I can understand if... Yeah, because you're like me. You're trying to survive here. And Hansen has a way for you to survive, but then why did you contact me to save Myers?
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane, that was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Sinister mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it.
Shiz, and Myers trusted you so much too.
It fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
She contacted me because, you know, she was thinking in her head. She was justifying it to herself that, okay, you know, I'm just grounding the plane. I'm not killing her or anything like that. So I'll even find someone to try to rescue her. Of course, that's not how that kind of thing turns out.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this, if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the black wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
Sounds painfully familiar. Think I know how you feel.
I doubt anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, you feel the same way about me?
Been wanting to ask, actually. What happens exactly, when you reach past the black wall?
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too. With the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
She's losing herself.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join and serve, or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently, 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
People who've diverged in their paths. It's painful how familiar this kind of story is. The same kind of wording too. That person died that day. I am no longer that person. We heard that from Johnny as well.
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, then USA, Reed, from everything.
I guess this means that the medical report we read in the safe house a while ago, I was wondering, hey, so when was this written? It must have been written a long time ago then, because they've continued to use her. Yeah, like she says, a weapon doesn't choose when to retire.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you too.
Oh, thanks. We're only against the president of the entire country.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Reed has guessed a lot of this already, though. And he does feel bad about letting you... I don't know, the fact that he dragged the kid into this back in the day and all that.
Okay, say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then...
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
You can't have expected that at the very beginning. It's because I understand you, right? Because I didn't. But, you know, to survive, that's a basic instinct that we all have.
Should be pretty clear I mean to survive, too.
I appreciate your honesty. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Yeah. Something like that, I guess. I think we still have to access the transceiver first, right? Which is... we can probably walk over there from here. Or dash over there. Ow, ow. Oh, beautiful cinematic exit from that. Reed? I'm not gonna tell him anything for now. Let's just see how this plays out.
B status report.
Ooh.
Reed, hey. I'm Nova, thanks. How are you?
Put a cold beer in front of me once this is all over. Then we'll have time to chat. For now, fill me in on what you managed to get done.
Nothing. Okay.
Somi contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit. Better sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. This tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
I think we can stop there.
We need that car tracking, so get to work. We'll go from there. Once you get the encryption key from this system, let me know immediately.
Yeah, I'm going now. Oh wow, I actually had to leave Dogtown for this. Cross the border and all that. We're outside right now. That's where the damn transceiver is.
But circumstances have changed.
We're still in Pacifica, are we not?
It's randos.
1, take care of your own. 2, don't cheat your own. The rules don't get any simpler.
El Dorado Pawn Shop. Not where we need to be.
Oh, on fait ça? Mais moi, ça dit ça pas bon? Ouais? Uh-huh.
Can I just... Oh, I can't really jump up here. Alright. Hold up.
Don't rub me.
I'm sorry, I just bumped right into you. I'm just trying to figure out where to get into the damn place, you know? This is... Oh. Alright.
Mon cher, bougie d'aller.
No. The new upgrade coming in handy already.
Vraiment.
Okay, so there's people right here. Voodoo boys. We should just snipe them from afar. The assault rifle I've got is silent, not the revolver. They're definitely freaking out a little.
Ou quoi ça yon jouette? Sorti côté ou caché à? Ma faute to you!
Oh, come on. That was a one dude. You're pretty good for headshots, huh? Alright, get out of here. Why are you so resistant towards headshots? There we go. Nice and quick, except for this person who was... they were amazing. For some reason. And I thought we were gonna be... like, I thought this was just the rental company tracking place. It is, but for some reason they were already guarding it. Like they were expecting something bad to happen. Of course nothing bad's gonna happen here. Does that mean the Voodoo Boys are helping out with the twins here? Or are they just affiliated with the company for whatever reason? Access? This is turning it off. I want to jack in.
Great. Just great.
Encryption key incomplete.
You got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
How close is it? Better be right next door.
Think we're good with just one more?
It's a car rental company, for Christ's sake. How sophisticated a system can they have?
Well, that's what I thought, but then there were Voodoo Boys here.
Hold on, let me ping the station remotely. Try to save us some time.
Clever.
No response.
No!
Think standing around's gonna help?
It might.
Is this because I don't have 20 intelligence? 18's not good enough?
Let's get to it.
Good luck out there. And raise Reed soon as you grab that encryption key.
Yeah, I will. Is there a car contract right here? Really? This far out? Well, I'm a little bit preoccupied right now. I can't just walk in, can I? Is it up on the roof again? Oh yeah, there's the people. What kind of people? Can I get him through the walls? Any above us? I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I can still hack the vending machines, but just for distraction purposes. Things look here. There's a camera. Wait, are you guys like bullying the person here or what's going on? Recruits? What kind of recruits? I was thinking of leaving you all alone, but... if I can help you out. Maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Come on, I'll make it quick.
There's nothing but shit.
Do they know where I am? Oh, my gun's invisible, so I didn't realize I was holding a gun. Cowboy man. Oh, this revolver is not as nice as my previous one, I think. I mean, they're doing some real zoomies here.
Eat shit!
Excuse me? That's what I thought. And then the person ran away already. That's fine. Yeah, okay. This revolver, old reliable, even Cassidy would ditch his amnesty for this baby. Really? Oh, swapping to this weapon greatly increases headshot damage and effective range. The farther the target, the greater the headshot crit chance. Oh, that's why maybe earlier it seemed like it was pretty good. You're supposed to switch to it and then immediately use it. But yeah, when we turn invisible, our guns turn invisible too. That's a bit of a concern. I'm gonna try another one. I'm gonna try out the Roscoe, if we still have it lying around here somewhere. I need names. Roscoe, shoot an enemy in the leg, and then in the head. I can do that. Maybe. Will you give me little markers to help me out? Guess it'll depend on that. Yeah, there was somebody here. I don't think this might not even be related. That person was just randomly being surrounded by whoever these people are. Okay, hostile area already. Are there people here? Doris Soto?
Yeah.
People? Okay, there was just a mom and whatever.
Looking for something? Won't find it here. There's nothing to find.
Did the mom overdose? Is she even alive? She's alive.
Hey, is that your mom? Is she doing all right?
Uh-huh. She's fine.
You sure about that? Dunno, maybe you ought to tell someone.
Nah, she just came down from 2 days of BDing. She'll wake up soon, snarf a scop dog, and cry about having a headache. She always does that.
Got a signal from a Bork's transceiver. Here to fix it.
Then fix it.
Okay. Families barely hanging on.
Borked.
Device not responding. Seriously?
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it. Old people need help with this stuff sometimes. So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back on. You know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
I don't mind giving you 1,000 eds. Because I kind of feel bad, but I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to turn it on and off. Because we saw the off button on it on the other one earlier. You know what? Give it to the kid.
Okay, eddies are all yours.
Nova. Done deal.
So, switch. Where is it?
I don't know exactly. Around here. Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said. We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold. Let's start playing. You'll get it.
Hey. Is that your mom's gun? I'm not sure if I like that. Corpo thieves must die, so it might not be as simple as being on the point this time then. Is it around the roof? Kid, you're supposed to say hot or cold.
Colder! Ice cold!
But I can override this. For no reason.
Fuck. Ooh, June. Like we said, ice cold.
Wait, you said warmer just now.
Colder.
It really isn't just on this thing?
Warmer. Hot. Red hot.
The problem with the kids' hints is that sometimes by the time they say the thing out loud, I'm already somewhere else. This took me longer than I would have liked.
What the fuck? My BD! No!
Sorry, man.
The best fucking bit, too! Jank-ass power grid?
It'll be back up in no time.
Woo-hoo! Yeah! We're back on, baby!
You got two surefire fixes. Hard reboot or hard kick.
He's not wrong.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't even think about flatlining here. I ain't gonna touch a corpse.
This gotta be what having a fucking stroke feels like.
Ugh, this fucking sucks.
Preaching to the choir.
Is it any worse than what we normally already have, though? Just feels like the more of the same. Alright, let's get this and get out of here. Alright! 100% completed. Wait a few hours for Reed to call? Really? Encryption key received. Nice work. I'll get head start on tracking Aurora and Americ. As soon as they're near Dogtown, we'll know. We're in business. Signal from the tracker is live. Need a couple of hours. Call you soon. Okay. Well, we got a car right here. I don't see why we wouldn't just do this. Kill a few hours? Why not? Is somebody around the other corner? Well, they're around the corner. Let's go. You shooting your own car?
All good, all good. Let's go, go, go. Check the cords.
Cords is the other way. I'm going the wrong way. Can we go from this side? Alex, hey V. Alex, I'm a little bit preoccupied right now. I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Please leave a message after the beep. Hold up, hold up. Oh, everyone's gone. Hey, if we keep getting chased, which I'm sure we will, because it's a bit of a drive, this time I'm gonna try hacking some cars. That's something that I haven't done yet still. They've added vehicle combat, although it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, because I'm trying to drive and stuff, right? But you can also hack the other people's cars to make it malfunction and all. Oh god, okay. Oh my god, self-destruct. Takes a while though, huh? Damn! Would like to see that happen on the bigger cars. Definitely a little easier to work with though.
Remember what you're fighting for!
I would like... Oh! Because the revolver had a bonus for switching weapons, right? That must have been it. Oh, sick. We good, we good? Oh. You know what? This car is looking the best it's ever looked. Seriously, out of all the other cars we've had. Although there's still half the journey left, so let's not get a little bit too cocky here. But it's looking like smooth sailing so far. The car still has windows and doors. That's a first. Don't you think? Got a few people behind us. Make them brake? But that's not really gonna... That just slows them down, I think. We can still lose them. Oops, sorry. Hey! Whoa, this time it's been significantly smoother.
Now, but lose the tail or wipe them out yourself.
Yeah, see, this is the part where we gotta self-destruct them. Insufficient RAM. And I don't have enough RAM, so I have to... I can't even see where your head is! There you go. Perfecto. Alright. Excuse me, guys. Don't make me shoot you. I'm coming in.
Oh, yeah, I knew I picked the right merc for the gig. Thanks for the help, V. My chum will do the finishing touches. Check the drop point, your reward. Just don't spend it all on XPDs and glitter.
Auto Fixer's discount extravaganza yet again. Money shard, $9,000. Handyman, Lexington tier 5++ gun. Money shard, 4,000. Sweet. Thanks, man.